My name is Michael Mastro. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to look at the chart for Suzanne Summers. May she rest in peace. Uh, Actress, entrepreneur, businesswoman, singer. Um, if you look to the eastern horizon when she was born, you would see the constellation associated with Aries rising at 16 degrees. First, we're going to look and see how the planets were operating in her chart, and then we'll see when they were operating at during certain events, and then we'll see what we could have done to strengthen the chart. So first of all, Sun is at 29 degrees. It rules the fifth house of creativity and entertainment, and is placed in the sixth house of health issues and conflict. Now, any planet that's more than 25 degrees is said to be in old age and cannot promote its own significations. So it did give her creativity through entertainment. However, because it's weak, it affected Sun as an indicator for father. So her father was abusive and an alcoholic. Then we have Moon. Moon is a very strong planet in her chart, probably the strongest, and it gives her happiness. It rules the fourth house of happiness. So it gives happiness through, it's placed in the house of fine arts, performing arts, and healing arts. So happiness through acting, through business, and through the healing arts. She was very interested in healing art alternatives and promoting that and expressing that. Then we have a weak afflicted Mars. It is ruling the chart, and it is placed in the house of partnerships. And so it gives her it's her prime health indicator. So a lot of inflammation that causes skin cancer and breast cancer in her life, but gave her a lot of drive and ambition to be successful as well. And we have Mercury. Now, any Multicona sign, that's 6th, 8th, or the 12th, the Dustana challenging houses can cause issues. And so you have the sixth sign of Virgo in the sixth house ruled by Mercury. So Mercury, and it's placed in the house of partnerships. So there was some conflict in partnerships. She did have a divorce, and she is said to be hard to work with at times. And then, but it gave her this, Mercury is expression. And so, as again, the sixth house has to do with health. And so she was very interested in health, healing alternatives, and had shows where she talked about that, books where she talked about that. And we have weak, debilitated Jupiter. Jupiter is ruling the house of good fortune, and it's placed in the house of partnership. So through her agents, her partnerships with her husband, who was her agent and business partner, she had good fortune. And then we have weak, debilitated, and poorly placed Venus. Venus is placed in the 8th house. And it's ruling the house of partnerships. So again, there was some drama in her marriage and her partnerships, and most of her success and her partnerships were based on her beauty and her beauty products, and Venus is all about that beauty and relationships. Then we have weak afflicted Saturn. Saturn is ruling the house of income, placed in the house of happiness. And so her income came through the indicators for Saturn: hard work, discipline, focus. And then Rahu and Ketu, they are quite challenging. They're close to the rising sign degree. So, as well as Mercury. Mercury was not only afflicting the house of partnerships, but affecting the body. So a lot of health issues came through Mercury. But Rahu and Ketu are afflicting the fourth house, which has to do with breast, and Ketu is cancer. So breast cancer, eighth house of chronic health issues, the 12th house of surgery, second house of wealth and marriage, sixth house of health, which you did again, cancer. So let's look at the timing of events. 67, she got a divorce during a Venus period. Venus is marriage, and it's in the house of challenges. 70, she got arrested for passing bad checks, and also got melanoma during a Mars period. Mars, again, ruling the body and health. In 77, she got her first successful acting gig in Three's Company, the TV show, during a Jupiter period, bringing good fortune and partnerships there as well. 80, she was a centerfold on Playboy during a Venus period, Venus beauty and partnerships with Playboy. And 84, she was also in the show Step by Step during a Sun period. Sun is ruling the house of entertainment. 88, she wrote an autobiography during a Rahu period, Rahu sitting in the house of fame and wealth. In 90, she came out with the Thigh Master during a Jupiter period. Jupiter is representative of thighs and rules the house of good fortune. And went into partnership with the people that produced the Thigh Master. And 2000, she was diagnosed with breast cancer during a K2 Mercury period. K2, again, afflicting the fourth house of breast and cancer. In 2001, she got liposuction during a Venus period. Venus is indicator for beauty, trying to make herself more beautiful. And then she passed away in October 15th, 2023, during a Sun-Jupiter period. And K2 was afflicting Sun and Mercury in the house of health issues. Mercury in her chart has to do with health and longevity. What could be done to strengthen that chart? Well, she was involved in a lot of charities, so she did have a pretty long life, even though she had cancer on and off for many, many years. So Mercury would be, she was helping children and involved in charities that would transform Mercury, Rahu, and Ketu. And the rest of the planets could be strengthened by my favorite remedy, a kavash, which is a silver locket containing the Devata mantras and yantras for her benefic planets. If you'd like to order a kavash or learn Vedic astrology or get a reading, you can go to vastucreations.com. Thank you so much for listening. And our hearts and prayers go out to her family.